welcome back to my channel. My name is Reza-Astrid and today is another Let's Chat with me. I've been dealing with a raging headache since about 2 this afternoon, and I tried to work through it. I had a Zoom meeting, so I tried to work through that, and then around 4 I took a nap. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna nap for an hour and then I can go out for my jog walk again because the weather was amazing today. But I ended up waking up at 5 to 7, so I missed the jog, missed Bible study, because Bible study is at 6, I believe. Missed both of that. And then my headache went away for a little while. I had supper, I drank lots of water, I drank lots of tea, and now my headache is back. So I think I just need to go to bed earlier tonight. Yesterday I went to bed quite late because of, that's why I need to put the screen on, because of the conference that I had yesterday. The conference was today as well, and I joined in on a few sessions, and then tomorrow, and then Friday, so 2 more days. Sure, this week is going by so quickly. With that being said, I wanted to chat about Korean dramas. I discovered Korean dramas earlier this year. I'd never heard about them, or I've never heard anyone in my friendship circle talk about Korean dramas. A lot of my friends and family watch a lot of Turkish dramas, and Turkish dramas are like the hype in South Africa at the moment, like even on TV. But I never heard anyone talk about Korean dramas, or at least I never paid attention to the conversation surrounding Korean dramas. And one evening, I think it was like a Wednesday or Thursday evening, maybe even a Monday evening, I was scrolling through Netflix trying to find a new show, a new movie to watch, and there was like nothing sparked my interest. And so I kept scrolling, and I saw like a show called Marriage Contract, I believe. And for some reason I was like, let's just watch this, because it sounded like teen fiction books. It sounds like, okay, let's just see what this is all about. And it ended up being a Korean drama, and I ended up loving it and crying my eyes out and being like, this is the best thing ever. And right after that, I discovered Crash Landing on You, which is by far the best show I've ever watched. It's also a Korean drama. It's like has a South Korean, North Korean dynamic to it. And yeah, if you want to cry, if you want to fall in love with some characters, if you want to laugh, if you just want to enjoy yourself, watch Crash Landing on You. Episode 1, you're very confused and you're trying to figure everything out, but from episode 2 things just start making sense and you're like, I'm in it. And I ugly cried for episodes, I think it was from episode 10 to 12, I ugly cried. Like every episode I was like crying my eyes out because it was so emotional. I just learned a lot about myself while watching Crash Landing on You. I learned about love, I learned about trust, about keeping everything together by keeping everything inside. I learned so many things. I love that show. And ever since that, I've been trying to find a new Netflix show to watch. Haven't found anything that's as good as Crash Landing on You. But yesterday I stumbled upon a show called Her Private Life. It's not as good as Crash Landing on You at all, but Her Private Life is a Korean drama about a girl or a lady who's a museum art curator, and she's obsessed. She's a fangirl of one of the members of a band called White Ocean, and she also writes a blog about him, and she's like his #1 fan. She has all his like photos, and like at one point she catches like his water bottle and she saves the water bottle. Like she's an ultimate fangirl of this band member. But at her job she's not allowed to like tell anyone that she's a fangirl, because it's like so not cool, and obviously at her age and all that jazz. But then a new art director joins, and then it's just like all these things. But it makes me laugh because if you've ever been a fangirl of anything, whether it is like a celebrity or a musician or like a person, you know, like an artist, if you've ever been a fangirl, you'll relate to this character so much. Just the things she says, the things she does. The show is very quirky, and some scenes I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna skip this because it's just gonna be them acting a fool. But I love it, and there's actually a lot of layers and dynamics to it. But the reason why I'm enjoying this is because tomorrow, on the 23rd of July, it'll be 10 years since One Direction started as a band, or it'll be 10 years since One Direction started, and that's insane. I remember I only really knew about One Direction in 2011, 2012, because one of the girls, shout out to 80, she was obsessed with One Direction at school, and she would always talk about Harry and Liam and Niall, and she just loved them so much, and that her love made me like them. And throughout the years I've liked songs here and there. I've never been a fangirl of them, but as you all know, I'm a huge fan of Harry Styles at the moment. Harry Styles is a member from One Direction, and I think you could say I'm a fangirl of Harry Styles. Like, I would go crazy if I ever was in his presence. I would probably go crazy. But I think it's just interesting, the things that we do for the people we love, like whether it's like our family members or like a famous person. Like, we're willing to go the extra mile for them. We're willing to like buy all their albums and support them, and we're ride or die fans for people we don't know, but we're also ride or die fans for our family members. And in many ways we should treat our family members the same way we treat these celebrities, because we're willing to, like in the show, the lady's willing to pay like $35,000 for a painting just to donate it to this musician that she loves. And yet later on we see that like her own family is really struggling with money and so forth, and so she ends up giving that money she was going to give to the musician to her parents, and say like, use it for what you need to use it for. And I think a lot of times we can get so focused on, you know, supporting like musicians or artists or like celebrities and people up there, that we forget to support the people around us, like our family members or people like local companies, local people trying to just make ends meet. And so yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys to check out her private life. It's on Netflix. It's very silly, but it's very silly, but it makes me laugh, and I've been enjoying it. I'm going to watch episode 4 now, so I'm not that far ahead. So if you want to join, let me know. And yeah, I want us to just think about how we treat celebs and how we treat our family members around us. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I feel like tonight didn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, my headache is like, it's like, yeah. So I'm gonna drink some more water, make me some lemon, ginger, and garlic tea, and yeah, go to bed a little bit earlier than last night. But see you tomorrow. Bye.